Flock is increasingly becoming my favorite character on Attack on Titan. I like this guy. For one, I like his name. Flock is really cool. Like he has a nice, decent texture. Or like, I shouldn't even say texture because it's not a texture. The color of like his hair is like the same cut as like Armin's, but like his joints just look really dope, especially with the personality type that he has. Flock has got to be like, Eren couldn't have found a better leader of the Jaegarists than Flock. You could say like he chose Flock because it's like Flock's personality type. Like this dude just don't care. Like he's tough. He cares about his people and stuff like that on Paradise, and then he believes that Eren is like the number one hope for like all the humanity and stuff like that. But like Eren knew that he couldn't like talk to Mikasa and Armin about this sort of thing because they just don't have the personality type for it. They're really nice. Mikasa probably would end up bending over towards like Eren if he decided to like really like talk to her about everything that he had going on, because that's just what it is with her and like Eren's situation or their relationship. But he don't want to do that to her, so he don't want to do it to Armin either. Those are the people that he grew up with, and he chose somebody that's like more like hell-bent on restoring Paradise. Like why wouldn't he? Like he needs somebody that's like really not going to be argumentative towards his goals and what he have going on with Zeke. And Attack on Titan episode 72, like we had a lot go on in this episode. Right off the break, like Zeke and the Ackerman boy, I forget his name sometimes, I like discussing how like you don't have that much time. Like Eren and me, we pretty much just already like we attacked Marley. You think they're not gonna come back with their reinforcements soon? Like even Marley, they actually wasn't going to like come at them like full force like fast, but like they like we got Falco and Gabby. Like we have to hurry up and get over there. Like now we have to do what we gotta do, and they're going to do it. And Zeke's not wrong. Like he knows that they're coming soon. But one of the leaders of the scouts, actually like their whole like army over there in Paradise just recently died, and it seemed like word just got back to Levi about that, which is why like he was kind of talking to I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know specifically what, but I think that that's what's going on, because they are like pretty much out in the middle of nowhere with like, they will have to send somebody back and forward to relay certain types of like information, because they just doing this big, huge investigation right now. Pretty much investigation seems like is up at this point. Because they didn't spend like about an episode or two doing like investigations, just wasting time, like waiting for Marley or letting Marley prepare to like come and go ahead and do their thing. They should have just talked to Eren and Zeke and see what's really going on with their plan and see what they could do about that sort of thing. They probably wasn't going to like talk to them about it anyway, because they like, they gotta do what they gotta do, like, because for over 2,000 years, like nothing's been going on. So Eren is like, you know what, I'm just gonna do what I gotta do, and y'all could just try to stop me. And I'm with it, to be honest, because if nothing has ever happened for like 2,000 years, what make you think that y'all way of doing things is gonna work? It's not, because y'all never got anything done. So I'm about to get it done for you. That's Eren. That's the Attack Titan. That's the Founder Titan. That's the Warhammer Titan. And I like it. I'm not gonna even lie to you. But with the fact that like Eren, I mean the Ackerman and Zeke was just like talking about like not having that much time, and then like the guy coming up to him and telling them like he got surprised about like whatever he was telling them. I believe it's because the guy got like destroyed or blown up. Who's to say what's going to happen now with Zeke being in that forest, because we literally just learned about the wine, the Zeke infused wine, spinal cord infused wine, and that has the ability to turn like anybody subject of your mirror Paradise Island people into like titans. And they drank all of that wine. Like I don't think Levi drank any of it. and I think about it, like I'm not 100% sure. I don't think Levi drank any of it because like he's like so focused, like he's like sitting in his chair, just like staring at Zeke. Like I hate this guy. Like I do not like him. I'm just gonna sit right here and stare. You can sit right there and stare at him the whole time. Nah, I don't have time to enjoy no wine. Especially if it came from y'all or like any from Marley or anything like that. Like I'm gonna go ahead and let my guys enjoy this wine. And I'm gonna just sit right here and stare at you just in case you try to like activate your Titan. I'm gonna slice your head off. The moment I see you getting ready to do it, because he hates him, like he hate him. He cooperating right now. Like it's nice to see him cooperating to some degree because Levi is a hothead. But, you know, he listens to his higher ups. Like Eren's like screw them higher ups. I'm not dealing with them. I'm doing what I got to do. Like I came here, I seen how much y'all hate our people and stuff like that. Even though we haven't done anything to y'all, and y'all just been screwing us for over 2,000 years. Like some people like that's related to us like did something to like the world or y'all and stuff like that over 2,000 years ago, something we had nothing to do with. And you know, y'all just gonna keep on continuing to punishing us for that sort of thing for over 2,000 years, and y'all don't ever expect us to like, you know, do something about it. Like, no, I'm not going like that, and Flock not going like that either, and Zeke is not going like that either, even though Zeke might have like a different alternative like plan. I don't know, because Eren and Flock, if you look at like how they act and stuff like that, it's much more similar. I mean, granted, they are like both from Paradise Island and Zeke is from Marley, but knowing how Eren is, Eren, especially like how he just changed like dramatically out of nowhere like that. Eren don't change like that for no reason. He has something in mind, and like Zeke is cool and everything, but like Zeke just seemed like he got like a different agenda. Like he on some other stuff. So Zeke really can like turn them into Titans anytime he feel like it at this point in time, because we didn't see like what Nicolo mentioned has happened, like when people drink that Zeke stuff, and you know Zeke do something and like they just all turn into Titans. So it would be like a Titan rampage, like, and then like Levi is like if he is the only one that didn't drink that wine, he's the only one that wouldn't turn into Titan, because Zeke could just turn into his Titan, and he, if I'm not mistaken, he can control the Titans that has like his little infusion, which means that Levi would be like in a very strong predicament. Like he would be in a pretty bad predicament if like that was the case. So, you know, I'm not 100% sure. Then we have like the whole Nicolo situation and Gabby and Sasha, and that was just a big, huge, dramatic mess. Because Gabby killed Sasha, and Sasha and Nicolo was kind of a thing. I mean, like they wasn't really, but like they probably would have become, because she loved food like insanely too much. She's like this huge glutton person, and like he makes like the best food. Even Falco was like, this is like the best stuff I've like ever tasted, and he's from Marley. But like, you know, I guess like, you know, when you one of those types, you don't get to have like good food and stuff like that. So, you know, a whole bunch of stuff went down with that situation, and then like some of that Zeke stuff got inside of like Falco's mouth. So essentially, he drank some of that Zeke stuff. So this is ramping up like really fast. Like this is ramping up really fast, because I don't want to see Falco get turned into a Titan. Him and Reiner had this conversation about Gabby and how he has to protect Gabby. And he likes Gabby, so like that's what he wants to do already anyway. And he wants to take over the Titans and stuff, or become a Titan instead of Gabby, so that he can protect her. Because we all know how stupid Gabby is. And Gabby is like just such an airhead. Like she just doesn't get it. Like things that Falco get, like even Falco caught on to the fact that like, yo, stop, don't keep telling Nicolo like what you did. Like, no, calm down, shut up. And like Gabby just never listens. But like that's usually how it is. Like that's just usually how it is in these animes. To be honest, it's kind of like that in like some real world situations too. But he tried to warn her. It didn't happen. He took the hit for her. He took the fluid for her. And I'm at this point right now, I'm worried about Falco because Falco is like actually really cool. He didn't save Gabby a number of times, and like he tried to save her a number of times. And I don't. Sometimes I don't know if that deal with Reiner and him is going to end up like panning out because Gabby is just way too impulsive. She goes straight forward without thinking, and somebody like Falco that thinks and like can comprehend and intuitive, it's just like I don't know if that's just going to end up. I don't know if that's going to work out. But Eren finally showed up. He said, "Screw this cage they done locked me up in. Me and my man's flock and the other Jaegarists, we doing what I gotta do." I like the fact that they call them the Jaegarists. The whole Jaegerist faction is moving, and we about to commence our plan. Let me know where Zeke is. Take me where Zeke is right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Mikasa and Armin and I don't think it's gonna really be like a heartfelt sort of thing, like with them. Like, I don't think he intend on being nice because he still has this like persona on where he's like he's not his usual self. And Eren always been like like headstrong and stuff like that, but like he's like headstrong. Like if he was like at 100% before, he's like at 1,000% now. Like it's over 9,000 at this point, and I think he's just going to try to. I think like ultimately he cares about them and everything. He cares about their freedom and all this stuff. But the only thing about like what's going on with Eren is that ever since that he was at that meeting with Marley and he heard like how they talk about like Paradis and stuff like that. It's just he was never the same after that. And like to be honest, who can blame him? Because they just been doing too much for too long. And like how nice can you be? Like at this point, like everybody's ready to die in order to save like their freedom and stuff like that. And I think it's just even this famous line that somebody said before in real life, or it was in anime or something like that. I can't remember. Sometimes like I hear things and the source of where it came from gets jumbled all over the place. But somebody was pretty much saying that like freedom is not free. It comes at a price or some stuff like that. I can't remember exactly. Like y'all might know the saying or something like that. But at this point, like they just ready to lay down their life for the freedom. But Eren is like, I want all y'all to like live good, long lives and stuff like that. And Eren said he only got like maybe possibly a little over 4 years left anyway. So if I'm going down, I'm just going to die like saving my people. And that's tough right there. That's a tough situation. It's not like even if like he had like some type of because he got his plan with Zeke that like they would even like cooperate with that sort of thing anyway. So I mean, he found his Jaegerist faction and the people that agree with him pretty much doing the same thing that his dad did, except for like they're much more, because of his dad, he's a lot more powerful now than what his dad was at the time, and possibly a little bit more smarter than his dad, possibly. Like, I mean, I can't really see it. It's just that things was a little bit more prepared for him, and he had like more backup and stuff like that because of his friends Armin, Ackerman, Levi, like Sasha, Jean, Connie, like everybody. So it is dope that they came to help him when he was in Marley, and then like the tables kind of turned a little bit. So like he kind of just used them, and then like now it's like, dang, you just kind of like threw all of us to the side. Like even Sasha died because of like this whole plan, and whew, it's tough. Attack on Titan, man. This like. I don't know about shoujo and all these other animes lately, but Attack on Titan was probably one of the most dramatic animes like I have ever seen, period. Understandable why it's the number one or best anime out. It's amazing.